Good morning, happy Monday. Here we are. Yeah, happy Monday. I know, I don't know. We'll see if this is working this morning. It seems a little fuzzy to me, but we will see. And so glad that you're here. We're gonna be using our mat mostly today. And if you can see, I have my little ottoman. We're gonna use that with our legs and work on our abs. So, oh, look at that. Good morning. Okay. Happy you are here. You are going to want your light weights and a ball because we are going to be working on some ab work today. So we'll start with some stretching. So we're going to start down on the floor. And happy Monday. Good morning, Jenny. Hello, hello. All right. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. I did. It was a good one. And let's begin. Well, let's get it connected here. Some mornings are just like that, but you know. Okay, let's see if we can get that on now. Okay, there we go. Now we'll turn that music back on. Okay, so here we go. I got my bike out and it felt so good. Okay, we gotta turn this down a little bit so you can see me a little better. Okay, how's that, Jenny? Better? Now you can see me a little better. There we go. Rocking on those hips, we're gonna wake up those hips, the spine, those abs. 6, 7, 8. Drop the chin down, lift it up. Drop the chin down, lift it up, and bring it down to the center. Look side, center, and side, and center, and side. Shoulders down, back nice and tall. Drop the chin and ear to the shoulder and to the back and ear to the opposite shoulder. Repeat down, same side, to the side and back and side and reverse down to the opposite shoulder and back and side and down and ear to the shoulder and back and side. Very good. And shrug the shoulders and release. Lift and down and lift and down and lift and down and elbow one at a time and wake up those shoulders. Lift and down. Now both together and down and 2 and down and 3 and down and 4 and down and bring it across and pull it back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Little lower than the shoulder. Forward and back and forward and back. Palm is out. 8 and other arm and back and 2 and back and 3 and back. 4 back, 5 back, 6 back, 7 back, 8 back. Now lift one hip. Good. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Say, come on, little hip, wake up. Very good. Breathe in and blow it out. Another deep breath in. Blow it out. And second knee. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Very good. Breathe in and slowly release. And breathe in one more time. and blow it out. Now both knees together, lift, lower, and 2. So I'm leaning back and a little bit forward as I open. Yes, lift, 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 lift. Now grab those ankles, drop the head forward, ground that back. Good, look forward, down, forward, down, forward, down, forward, and hold it there. Breathe in again. Blow it out. Oxygen in. One more time. Breathe in. And blow it out. Now reach one hand in front. Reach forward. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. Now switch those hands and reach out. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. Oh yeah, stiff back. Come on. We gotta get some flexibility in there. 8. Good. Now reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the elbow and down. 2, 3, 4, and reach. Even further. And second arm, 2. Second side, and reach, reach, reach. Back to the first side, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second side, up and over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna circle it back to the first side and over to around to the front. And second arm, and oh yeah, feel that spine waking up and around and around and lift. Second side and over, 2, around, 2. Second arm comes around and lifts. And second time and around and around and ready. Very good. Lift those knees down, lift, down. Hands are behind those hips and that bottom. 6, 7. Now down to the elbows. Lift the knee down 2 to 90 degrees. Just tapping and lifting. Slowly waking up that spine and those abs. Getting them engaged. 8. Second knee. Lift, lower, and lift, lower, and lift, lower. And now we're waking up hip flexors as well as those shoulders and back. 8, here we go. Lift it 90 degrees, press it out. Pull, press, pull. Tiny movement, not very big. Just enough to wake up that whole leg. Keep going and lift. Flex, point, flex, point, press. That belly nice and flat. 7 and 8, press and lift. Second side, 2, press, 3, press, 4, press. Good. So point when it's bent, flex when it's out. Good. Keep going. Lift, lift, press, lift, press, and pull it in. Lift the heels, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Lift those heels, lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. 6 and 7 and 8. Now lower it down all the way. Looking up at the ceiling. Arms lift up. Ready. Now opposite hand and knee. And out. And out. And reach. And reach. And reach. And reach. And good. And 6, press the small of the back into that floor. Good, so there's no arching. Opposite leg, opposite. Good, reach. Second leg. And reach. And reach. Come on, really concentrate on making sure that that back does not arch. Pressing that spine into the floor. Lift, and lift, and lift. Now you're going to do the same thing where you're going to point and flex. Point, flex. There you go. And point, and flex. 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 2 more. Then we switch sides and point and flex. Okay, and here we go. And flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex. Keep going. And flex. Point and flex. And point and flex. And point. Reach that arm over that head. Good. Now we do it faster. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now you can lift that neck up off of that mat if you want it to be a little bit more of a challenge. Otherwise, keep the neck down. Just concentrate on, there we go, point, flex, point. I know, it's a lot to think about. There we go. And switch. Lift. There we go, opposite. Lift. Point, flex. Come on, little brain, get going. Point, flex, 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 point, flex. Last one. Good. Hold those knees in. Massage that spine by rolling them out to the shoulder, but no further. Good. Side to side. 6 and 7 and 8. Now lift the head. Lift it up, down. 2. Oh yeah. 3, 4. Lift and lower the head. 6 and 7 and 8. And lift it up and in. Lift it up and in. Lift it up and in. Lift it up. Now drop that head, hands behind the head. Flex the heels. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Knees and ankles are together. Pressing the small of the back into the floor again. Press and press and press and lift and lift. Come on, flex those feet. Stretch it all the way through those hamstrings, all the way into those glutes. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Now we're going to lift the bottoms up. Here we go. And lift. Stamp those heels up to the ceiling. Lift and lift and lift and lift and lift and lift. Good. Keep going. 6, 7, 8. Now lift those shoulders. Keep going. 2, 3. If that's too much, put that head back down on the mat. Lift, lift, lift. Come on now, do it faster. Up, 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 up. 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point that lower leg. This one is still bent up above. Hold it there to get that head up off the floor. And knee is towards that same shoulder. And switch those sides. 2 and 3. Still bent, but holding it up to that same shoulder. Stretch that leg below. and 7 and 8. Switch again, and first side. 2. Now you can flex that foot, lift it up a little further. And, but the lower leg is pointed, stretch it long. 7, 8, and switch. 2. Lift that heel up to the ceiling, stretch that leg nice and long, but it's hovering. It's not on the floor. Good. Very good. And drop that head down, pull those knees in, rock and roll up. Ah, very good. And we're gonna turn over on our hands and knees. Make sure those hands are underneath those shoulders. And you're gonna press, pull it in, press, pull. So it's pointing and flexing again, but now we're on our hands and knees. Good. Flex when it's out, point when it's in. Flex. Yes, good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there. Pump the heel. 2. Don't arch the back. Keep it nice and flat. Arms nice and straight. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point the toe. Flex. Point. Flex. Just holding it there. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Then you're going to reach the opposite hand up. Good. Now point and hold it. Opposite arm. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch that leg nice and long. 7, 8. Pull it down. Oh yeah. Feel that booty. Sit back. And round it up. 2, 3, 4. And down. 2, 3. Yeah, arch it and round it. 2, 3, 4. And release. 6, 7, 8. And sitting back. Massaging that spine. Turn to the second side. Here we go. Hands underneath those shoulders. Yep, don't twist those hips or those shoulders. Ready? Here we go. Point coming in. Flex pulling out. Point in. Flex out. Point in. Flex out. Point in. Flex out. Here we go. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now keep it out, flexed. Lift, 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 lift. Good. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now opposite hand goes out. Hold it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring it down. Pull those knees in. Sit back. 6, lengthen that back. Breathe in and blow it out. 1 more deep breath in and blow it out. Here we go. Round. Lift that bottom. 2, 3, 4. Drop the belly. Arch it. Look forward. And round it up. 2, 3, 4. And arch it. Coming down. Good. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4. And release. Okay. Now here we go. You're going to stretch down. Lift. And down. And lift. And now we're working obliques. Lift. And down. And shoulders. And arms. Keep those knees together. Reach. And second side. Here we go. 1. And lift. And 2. And lift. And 3. And lift. And 4. And lift. Now spread those knees. Press down. Lift. 2. Lift. Can you see that? Yes, now you can stand if you have sensitive knees. You can also just stand. 8 and hold. Press the hands. Lift, 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 lift. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sitting down. And lifting up. Sitting down. Lifting up. Sit back in those hips. So you're gonna squat if you're standing. Little squats. And lift. Here we go. Reach. And 2. And 3. Notice the back stays nice and straight. Squeezing those hips forward. Working on that tush. 8. And hands. 2. Slightly leaning back. Lift. Very good. Lift. 2, 3. Using those thighs and those abs and those bottoms. Good. And sit back, press. Sit back, press. Sit back, press. Sit, press, sit, press, sit, press, sit, press, and reach. And over, and reach. And over, and reach. And stretch, and reach, and stretch. Okay, back down to the side, elbow underneath that shoulder. Here we go. Pull those feet up. Press up on those toes, heels together like a little frog. Here we go. And close, open, and attach those heels. Down, lift, squeeze and lift those ribs up off that mat. There you go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on, don't let that shoulder sag. Lift those ribs up. 6, 7, 8, and press. Lift, 2, lift. Drop that heel down, and foot is flexed. Down, lift, down. So anybody can do it fast, but it takes strength to do it slow. Now fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then you're gonna point the toe and point it out. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now quick. 2, 3, come on, I know we want to sag, but don't do it. 6, 7, 8, stretch it long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now tap it in front. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap back. Lift, tap, tap front. Lift, tap, tap back. Lift, tap, tap front. Lift, tap, tap back. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap. Come on, we can do it. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. Come on, almost there. 6 and 7 and 8. Flex it front. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, lift up out of that shoulder. 8 and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pull it in. Oh yeah. Oh, massage that. And up out of that shoulder. Woo. Roll to those hips. We gotta open them up. I'm gonna go down to my elbows. Open, close. 2, to release that hip before we go to the second side. Release. And 6, and 7, and 8. Good, lifting up. Press the chest through those legs. Looking down, release that neck. And looking up. Very good. Now release. This is the working leg that we just used. Open. We gotta still release. I still have a little cramp in that. Oh, you have a hip. There you go. 7. That side trimming exercise. Breathe in. Blow it out. Very good. Okay, now second side. Elbow underneath that shoulder. Lift those ribs up. Start with the heels in a little frog. So my toes are down on the floor. Knee is down on the floor. Heels together. Flexed feet. Good. And close. Open. 2. Open. 3. So what this forces you to do is balance when you lift that heel up. Yeah. You can't roll on your bottom. You got to stay up on that hip. There you go. Down and lift. Down and lift. I like to put my hand underneath here to make sure that I'm not dropping this shoulder and that I'm not dropping those ribs. 8. Good. Press. 2. Oh, here we go. Press and lift. Here we go. And lift. And 2. Almost forgot what I was doing. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. You can drop that foot down now. Here we go. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Really concentrate up out of that shoulder. Good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Then you're going to point it and do 8 slow. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now 16 quick. And lift, lift, lift. Come on. Up out of that shoulder. There you go. Stretch it long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now lift it up. Tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. Lift. Come on. Willpower. Tap, tap. Lift. Come on. Body is willing. I don't know. The mind is willing. Lift, tap, tap. Lift. Come on. 2 more. And lift. And lift. Okay, 2 more now. There we go. Ugh. And flex. 2, 3, 4. Get up out of that shoulder. 6, 7, 8. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bring it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay, second side is usually always the hardest. Oh, yeah. We're going to roll onto those hips. We got to release. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Open, lift, and open. Woo! Very good. Open and lift it up and cross it over. 6, and 7, and 8. Very good. Now roll down to that spine. Very good. Massage that spine. Wow, nice job. Okay, we're going to finish with those feet up. Okay? And you're going to grab your light weights and your ball. Your ball is going to be back behind your back to help support and give you some added support in that lower back. So I'm going to move my blanket there. Okay, I like to sit on that ball. There we go. Roll it down. Okay, feet up. So you can be on a chair or up on the couch. You're going to lean, lift, 2, lift, 3. Don't let those shoulders drop behind that ball. 6, you keep the tummy scooped out in a little C. 8, and 9, and 10. Control it. 12, and 13, and 14, and 15. Now 16, hold, lift it, just the hands and shoulders. Lift, lift, lift. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, bicep curl. Lean back, lift it up. Lean, lift, lean, lift. Squeeze those bellies tight. 6 and 7, 8 more, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. As we age, it's super important to still work with weights. Yeah, because we lose muscle mass a lot faster. Good. Now lean back, lift, 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 lift. Yes, palms up. Good. Press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it back. 2 and forward. 2. Elbows down and back. Palms facing each other. 2. Reach. Shoulders even. Come on. Squeeze those bellies. Pull the elbows back. Pull forward. Yes. Down and reach. Reach. Nice and slow. Oh yeah. Okay, now you're gonna flex those feet up on that chair. Flex those feet. Lean. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring those weights down. Hands behind you. Yes, very good. Stretch those shoulders. Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Put those feet flat again. Yes, very good. Now, finger space your chair. Lift. So little tiny triceps to end and little tiny triceps. Very good. And press. And press. And press. And press and hold it there. Good. Lifted one knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put the knee down and lift. Still working those triceps. Can you feel them? So can I. Come on, hold it there. 7, 8, and put it down. Flex those feet, stretch those legs. Now stretch those arms out on an angle. Good. Lift. 2, 3. Flex the leg, stretching out that hamstring now. Very nice. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Using those abs to finish. Second leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't bend the knee. Come on, keep it straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, point those toes. Flex those toes. Point those toes. Flex those toes. Bend those knees and lift yourself up. Remove that ball. And we're going to roll it down so it's in between those shoulders or underneath the neck. Point those toes. Reach those arms up. Oh yeah, above that head. Very good. And lift the knee in. Nice job today. And release. Second leg. Pull it in. Hold behind that hamstring. And release. And put the foot down off that chair. Very good. Roll those knees in. Massage that spine. Roll it side to side. Tiny little movement. Massaging that spine. Very good today. Rock and roll up. And standing up. Oh yeah. We did it. Stretch those arms. We got to stretch those shoulders. Reach them hand. Those hands behind. Look down at the floor. Good. Shoulders down. Release those hands. Bend those knees. And lengthen that back. And bend those knees. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Now grab those elbows. Just let gravity release and stretch all the way up those hamstrings and into those glutes. Breathe in. Blow it out. Swing side to side, down. 2, slow and controlled. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the middle. Reach through to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend those knees and roll up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring up the sunshine and stretch side. We did it. Bring up the sunshine and stretch to the other side. Yes. Open those arms. Jump together. Pat yourselves on the shoulder. All right, Miss Tricia here, signing off. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, it's gonna be a great day. We feel good. Love ya.